So this is a video on how these valves, they're called faucet or tap valves, and I'm going to show you what's inside them and how you can actually repair them, because there is no need to buy a whole valve just because you've got a leak, as it turns out. It's fairly straightforward how they're made up. Obviously there's a silicone seal on the end which butts up against the housing, and then inside you can actually see the ceramic parts, which virtually never wear because, well, they're lubricated by the water. So really you don't need to replace these. Perhaps this silicone bit does get a little bit harder over the years. And there's a rubber seal there, and there's different types of valves, different widths, different diameters, and if you're trying to measure them up, you need a vernier gauge or something like it, because they do have exacting measurements. Some have flanges, some have threaded flanges at the top, and the like. So I'm going to take this one apart, and I'll show you what's inside. Okay, that took about 2 to 3 minutes to take apart. The spring clip comes apart at the top, on the top of the collar here. Then you simply put a screwdriver into the slot here, and you push out the ceramic pieces and the silicone seal that sits in here. These silicone seals also have like a plastic insert or a metal insert inside them. You can probably see it there, and that gives it a bit of rigidity and pushes out against the walls. Now, the thing that actually wears and isn't always evident until you take it completely apart is this little nylon washer that butts up against the neck, if you like, of the two arms that interface with this this insert, which is part of the butterfly mechanism, our best way I could describe it, which is the ceramic parts, the two white bits. So all you have to do is replace this, because what happens is this collar or washer wears out, and then this allows the shaft to move back and forth, and of course if it's moving back and forth, then the pressure against the back of the butterfly valve allows water to come through, and then it causes hammering where the water is released then closed, released then closed, and you can hear it because it'll just hammer. So all you have to do is really replace that washer. Now if you've got a 3D printer, it's easy enough. You can print one out in PLA, PTEG, or as I have done, I've printed out an ABS one. So I just replaced this washer with an ABS one, put it all back together, and it's working perfectly again. And that will save you, depends on how much, some of these valves are up to £30, which is ridiculous. Although they do come in cheaper on Amazon and elsewhere. So that's all you need to do. Get one of these, just measure it up. Shaft diameter is typically about 10 millimeters or so, and the outside of the washer is about 12 millimeters. So I printed one off of my valve, 10.5 millimeters inside diameter, 12 millimeters outside diameter, and 1 millimeter width. Anyway, good luck for repairing yours.